Let's take a look at practicing the following. So again, the goal is to print 3, 2, 1, but we want to do it differently. We want to do it by doing the following: changing the index in WriteLine. That's what we want to accomplish here. Okay, let me fix the spelling here, changing. So how do we do it? We're going to code our for loop header as for int I equals 1. So notice it's different, right? I know this is the first value of 3. Our goal is to just code a regular for loop header and then just change the index in WriteLine. So here we're not changing anything. It's just integer I equals 1, declare and set a variable. Type I is less than or equal to 3 because that's the highest value is 3. And then from this perspective, from 1 to 2 is 1 more, and then from 2 to 3 is 1 more. So you're going to put I++ for that reason. And now comes the trickier part. You're going to type console.WriteLine and then change what we put in here, the argument, in that position where the cursor is flickering. Remember that object is called the argument. So we cannot just put I. If I just put I in here, what happens is it's just going to print 1, 2, 3. That's it. So let me just show you. Debug, start with that debugging, Control F5. Let this run, you see, as I've said, it's just printed 1, 2, 3 on the screen. That's not what we want. It's down. Okay. So if you just do something like I plus 2, for example, run that, and debug, start without debugging, Control F5. Well, that's just printed 3, 4, 5. It's not getting us closer to 3, 2, 1, is it? So shut this down, shut this down. So we have to modify this quantity here somehow. We should really pause the video and think about how to do it, experiment at least mentally, think about options. But what I will do is this. These values in the loop go up. They go from 1 to 2 and then from 2 to 3. These values that we want to print in decreasing order from 3 to 1 and then down to, from 3 to 2 and then 2 to 1. So what does that mean? We can do something like 4 minus I. Why does that work? Well, let's think about this. I first has the value 1. So first this would stand for 4 minus 1, which would give you the 3. And then you would do 4 times 4 minus 2, which would give you the 2. And then you would do 4 minus 3, which would give you the 1. So run this, start without debugging. You see, now it's printed 3, 2, 1 right here, which is what you wanted. All right, shut this down, shut this down. Let's do a couple turns with the step into feature F11. All right, step into it. So int I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to 3 is a true condition. Put your mouse over, put your mouse over I. So I has the value 1, and this is 4. So when you subtract 1 from 4, you get a 3. So you see, you get the desired result. Step into, so I++, increment the value of I. Okay, now I has the value 2, and this is 4, so 4 minus 2 is 2, and you get the desired result, the middle value of 2. Go on. So I++, I is less than or equal to 3 is still true. Now I has the value 3, as you can see on the screen there, and then 4 minus 3 is 1, and it's still giving you the desired value of 1. All right, and then just go to I++ again, as usual. Now I has the value 4. 4 is not less than or equal to 3, which means you fail. You go to the closing curly brace, and then you exit the loop, and that's it. Please leave a like.